Hi YouTube, it's Mr. Dodo8449 here. It's time for my special 150 subscribers special update video. This is quite a big one. I've had, well, half a page to cover really. I've been doing a lot of work, so I'm going to sort of flick through it quite quickly what I've been doing. And then in later updates I'll go through it all in a bit more detail. But yeah, I've been doing quite a lot of work recently. I haven't really put out any updates, so there's a lot to get through, so it might be quite quick. So I'm going to start off down here. I've now added these. The point of them is to add point motor to the layout. So I obviously need a board where I can put on the switch units. I'm going to have two of those, one on the other side. In the middle I'm going to have a little map of or diagram of the layout showing you where each point is depending on each switch. I've also got one on this side. The camera will let me get there. Sorry about that, there we go. Now this one here is a bit more, well, there's a nice area which my hand is for working, painting on. I'm going to have the main controller that's now stuck down, that's not going to move anywhere, and it works nicely. As well as that, I'm going to have a switch unit here. I'm also going to have a manual flick switch for the lights. I have had lights now, so that will be coming. Got another switch unit here to control this turntable area. Now, as well as that, I've added on my own directional to the plastic moulded switch you get. The reason for that is on this side of the layout, this arrow points to the right, but on the equivalent on the other side it's going to the left. So is what I've done is I've added in anti-clockwise and clockwise signs, just plastic, drew them on and stuck them on with sellotape, just to help me get it going right. So as you can see, it's all working nicely now. The loco is actually driving behind me, but it'll come around in a second. So the next thing which I've been working on, so I bring it around here, is a bit of ballasting. You can see one bit of the ballasting just there. I haven't done a massive amount of ballasting as I don't really have a huge amount left to do, but I've just covered there at the end of the station and a little bit along here, which I think is quite nice. There we go, just watch the loco go by. I've also done a little bit more down there, but nothing really to talk about. What I do want to mention though is the gantry crane which I was working on. I'll just stop the loco actually when it gets off the point. There we go. Yeah, the gantry crane is what I've been doing quite a bit of work on. Now, as you can see there, it's all been tarmacked over, black tarmacked over. I've done that all the way around. I've also got a turning area just there in front of the light grey wagon. As I said, I'll come back to this all in a bit more detail. There's a nice turning area there for lorries. There's a hedge down one side and then quite a lot of static grass underneath the Llewellyn wagon. But what I've actually done here is now stuck down the N-gauge tracks. I've also added lots of buffers onto all of it, so it's not gonna, well, so nothing's gonna sort of fall off. The crane is going to sit on top of the grey wagon. You can see there the N-gauge wagon. I need another one of those to fit on the other side, so it will be able to move up and down there. I'm also going to be adding a little crane to the top of that gantry that either it moves or it just hangs there or something, but hopefully then it will look a bit more realistic. Now I'm not going to be adding ballast to the inside of the track. If I do, it's going to be black ballast. At the moment I'm just using some of the tarmac stuff I've been using for everywhere else. I think it looks quite good. I think it will do absolutely fine. So I'm going to move up actually. I'm going to talk about my back scene. I finally got round to fitting, most of it's done actually. It's all done in this same style. Very simple green hill and obviously a blue skyline. I'll just move around quickly so you can see it all. Right round to the corner over there, which I think really sort of suits the layout quite nicely. It's very simple, it doesn't distract your eye from the actual layout, which is what you need in a backboard. Most people just painted one colour, but I didn't want it to be so simple. So there's two colours on there, excuse me, two colours on there, but they are they're very simple, very simple design as well. So looking down my list now, the next thing I'm going to be doing, well actually I've done it to be honest, is I've cut my bridge down. Now on the far side of the bridge there used to be a little bit where it went, well, I put no static grass there from the last update video. I've now cut that off. I've static grassed all the way up there. I've also ballasted all the way around. So that's now pretty much done. There should be a little bit of scenery to add to it, but nothing else sort of massive or anything like that. Move back round to the station. I've stuck down the fencing on the far side, so I think that looks quite good. I'll show you how it sits at the corner. I decided to fit it like that, not to the very end, as I think it looks better like that. I've just got station to do, well, I've just got to do the stuff down here, but as always I haven't got any black paint. So now I'm just going to move on to, well, I've mentioned the fencing. I'm actually going to stay on the station, and I'm going to show you, once I've found the cable, I've got some lights finally. I've been adding quite a few lights around the layout. There's actually one inside the station, well, itself. I've got two on the platform there. I've got two at the other end. These two aren't wired up yet. I'm going to be having a footbridge in the middle, about where my finger is. I'm going to have one more light in the middle of the footbridge looking straight down at the track. So it's all going to be lit up nicely. The other place I've added is all of the buildings around the back here. It's not very clear in the daylight to see, but this one here is quite clear. Station now's got light. The houses, both of the houses have got lights as well. And I'll be doing a video on how I'm adding lights and wiring them up, everything. It's really simple. I've also added a bus wire now, which you can see here. I will show you this in more detail, but basically there are 5 wires there. The thick 2 are the main power to the track, positive and negative, black and red. I've also got a bus wire for the point motors, which is the one you can see just here. I've also got one more negative wire, and all the lights are going to be powered off the positive from the point motor bus, and they're going to be negative to the just the single negative line, and that means I've got the ability to turn them off independently from the point motors. So it means I don't have lights on all the time and stuff like that, and I thought that was about the best way to do it, cheapest way to do it as well. I just haven't got the switch yet to fix them on. The lights are very simple. I've actually done a how-to video for my lampposts. As I said, they're not even stuck down yet. This is how I'm doing them, just a wire, sorry it's not focusing, there we go. Very simple wire out top. This is actually a straw. If you want to look at that video, then just check my channel. It should be 4 or 5 videos back or something. But I think they look decent enough, they look quite good. So that's now the lights done. I've been mentioning before, the point motor. I have been fitting point motors. I did a little how-to video a little while back. Oh, zoomed in a bit too far, there we go. But as you can see now, I've got point motors. Now, as I mentioned, these two, that point there and that point there, are actually linked onto the same switch. The point of that being, I will only ever... Oh, wrong way, sorry. I'm only ever going to be using these two switches in tandem because they both move either the right or left hand side track. So they both switch on the same switch, they move at the same time, which is really good. I've also got another point motor all wired up, ready to be attached on, but I need to... actually my drill ran out of battery power, so I never got to finish it. So then my point motors, again I've done a little update on, well I did a little how-to on the point motors. They're very simple ones, there's nothing to do with polarity switches or anything like that, they're just simple on and off ones. I've got 2 more things to talk about. The first one is metal wheels. If I can find the wagon. This one here, my brake van, used to have these useless plastic wheels on them. They aren't very good, they don't roll very well, there's a lot of friction on them. And I've now replaced it with these lovely metal wheels. Very little friction. It actually runs really nicely. So yes, that's another little thing. All of the plastic wheels will be coming off, and I will be replacing them all with metal ones, which will make everything run a lot nicer. Now the final thing to mention, again I have got the update video, sorry, I haven't got the update video, I've again got the how-to video, but I haven't got round to putting it up yet. It'll be going up soon, is these. I've been painting all my buffers, they're all in this same sort of style, yellow on the ends, white in the middle, and the rest of it is all brown, so all the black Hornby buffers I've had to paint brown before I started. I can show you a very easy to get to where is it? There is a Pico, well that's the Pico one. Again it's the same style, white in the middle, yellow at the ends and brown on the rest of it, so it looks a bit more wooden. All of them will be painted in that style, and I think it suits it quite nicely. Which, well, yeah, I just think it looks better now. It definitely looks a lot better than the single colour in the Pico case, the single brown colour. I think it makes a really good improvement on it. So, zoom out again. That is it for my update. As I said, there was quite a lot to get through. It was quite rushed, but that doesn't matter. As I said, I will explain it all in later updates when I move on with it. I'm finally just going to give you a few shots around the layout. I've gone and got all of my put that back. I've gone and got all of my cars out. Everything is out now. Every single thing is on the track that I've got. So I'm just going to give you. Actually, I'm going to go handheld for this bit, so it could be quite jerky, but I'll just apologise for that. But as you can see there, I've got all the wagons out. I'm actually waiting for a wagon to put back on the track. It was the towed wagon which I was doing, which I should do later. I'm actually trying to improve it a bit, so it's not currently on the track. But we'll start off here. And I think I've got some very nice wagons out here. Coming in towards the maintenance area. A few nice cars actually. I've actually done a review on all these vehicles before, so if you want to have a look at those, I think I've called it thank you video or something like that. Type that in on my channel, you'll find it. But anyway, yes. Actually, I'm going to get a train going. Hopefully that'll run nicely. But yeah, I think it's coming on very well at the moment. Moving around to the village area, there's quite a lot of cars and stuff driving around there as well. As you can see, it's looking quite good. There's a nice police car there at the back, so be careful. Coming around here, I've just moved the coaches to the other track. Again, it's quite good. Actually, I've been adding a lot more trees over there as well. They're not stuck in properly yet, so they all can be moved around. So I'm trying to find final positionings. But I think I need 2 other large trees that are different, because these are all quite light green, limey sort of colour. I want some more tall, darker trees. I've got quite a nice Land Rover down here, Series 319. Obviously got a tractor which you've seen around before. Again, kind of like I'll do a bit more work around this area where the train's just coming past. What's that one there? That's the Royal Mail van I've got, and I've got another Land Rover underneath the trees. Car parked up, he's gone down to the pub, I think. Moving around here, I've got another nice lorry. Just well, he's at the goods yard. Right here, a little bit of scenery. I'm trying to decide. I might be adding another road. Excuse me. I might be adding another road that runs down here and over here, just another crossing there in the track. I'm not quite sure. I've got another little lorry there in a car. I've got 060 27XX GWR Painter or Pania Loco, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a Pania Loco. And then I've also got D802 Deltic, which will be being sold. I don't need diesels, or at least I don't want a diesel that big. Class 20 sort of size diesel I'm after. Bring the train to a stop, there we go. The Class 20 diesel I'm sort of after. Come around, we've got my turntable in there. which is looking quite good. All those trees are stuck down now, so they don't come out. Back across the bridge, you can see, actually just do a quick look in the bus wires, you can see what I mean. Spread them out, you've got your thick one at the bottom, and there's your other negative one. There you've got your two bus, point motor bus, and then there's your final negative. So quite a lot of bus wires running around this layout, but you do need that much wiring to really cover it. And then we come back to where we began. So yeah, so I know this has been a slightly longer update video than my usual 10-minute target, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, please leave them below. I am in the middle of a 150 subscriber special at the moment, so anybody else wants to hit that subscribe button, I will appreciate it. I always do appreciate it. And if you subscribe today, you will be entitled to go into my competition, which will be in a few days' time. So thanks for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed.